The global IT system at DROM enables the fluent and effective flow of information between particular branches and centers. The recently launched conference system facilitates contact with specialists from our company in different countries all over the world. Worth mentioning here is the activity of our perfumers, who are able, through contact solely via the conference system, to change the character of the fragrance composition while not sitting at the same table or even in the same country. In order to take one of the leading places in the international ranking in the production of fragrance compositions, it is necessary to pay particular attention to distinguishing produced compositions from the competition by representing the highest quality. Here we can emphasize again that irrespective of the place where the production of fragrance composition takes place, the quality is the same, as all raw materials, either here in America, Germany or other places, are harmonized this way. Here on the world map we can see again how the exchange of particular raw materials can look, as well as how the client can decide where the production will take place. Providing our clients with the highest quality standards of fragrance compositions has resulted in the fact that at the moment DROM Fragrances can pride itself on having as its key clients such companies as L'Oreal, as well as FM Group and other companies such as Shiseido and Beiersdorf, which must be known to you in relation to its final product, Nivea. The philosophy of DROM Fragrances entails the following slogan: Be different. As employees of DROM Company, we apply this philosophy every day. The curious detail is that people outside the company have also noticed this fact. The consulting company McKinsey, which spotted this kind of identification, has given us the award for the most innovative company in Germany. Continuing my presentation, I will try to familiarize you, in short of course, with the work of our perfumers. A few years ago, a perfumer was simply called a nose. In the meanwhile, he has gained this honorable and prestigious title, and each perfumer, if you had an opportunity to talk to them, would say the following words: "The nose is just a tool controlling my work, while the fragrance composition is born in my head." A perfumer often says that despite a cold, he or she can create the most beautiful perfume compositions. A fact that is typical of DROM Fragrances is that the heart of our activity is the work of particular perfumers. In our team of perfumers, we have, among others, Valérie Garnouche. Valérie Garnouche is French and works for us in Munich and has done for 14 years now. Valérie Garnouche's specialty is the development of fragrance compositions for perfumeries. Alix Miral is French and she has worked for us for several years. The beginning of her work at our company were tasks in the Creative Center in New York. She has been in Munich for 3 years, as I mentioned, and her work is focused also on perfumery, but apart from that, she develops fragrance compositions for white cosmetics, such as creams, hair care, and also specific compositions in household chemistry. Finally, in the company of these lovely ladies, we have a gentleman, Martin Skota. He is Dutch, has worked in the business for 42 years, of which 32 years have been for Drom. He is practically the director of all perfumers due to knowing Drom's structure the best. He is also a great talent. He can be moved from one kind of activity to another, which means that he can create fragrance compositions for different segments. Felipe Romano is French and works in the Creative Center in Paris. He has created a great deal of international success while working under the Drom Fragrances flag. In summarizing the work of our perfumers, I recall once again the places, Drom's so-called creative centers, they work in: Munich, Paris, Guangzhou and New York. In these centers, they create above all fragrance compositions for perfumery, where the sales of the final product is in your hands. In order to guarantee the highest quality of the final product, we always keep our perfumer's experience protected in such a way it will always bring the best performance results. That is why we present the map illustrating how the perfumers move from place to place, in order to provide them with the same education level and get acquainted with various world markets. Meeting is a beginning. Cooperation is a success. This success is clearly visible in the cooperation of FM Group and Drom Fragrances over the last 2 years, in the powerful expansion of the perfumery products of FM Group to the whole world. Taking advantage of the opportunity of my presentation today, I would like to thank you for your dynamic and creative cooperation. There are also warm thanks from the owner of Drom Fragrances, Dr. Ferdinand Storb, to the founders of FM Group, Mr. Artur Trawiński, and Perfand, Mr. Andrzej Trawiński.